When we set up a new simulator, we set up a user profile for an automatic driver and another user profile for a manual driver, and we call these master versions automatic do not change and manual do not change. These master profiles have all the steering wheel buttons assigned to various driving tasks and then the remaining functions assigned to the keyboard. If you go to the controls menu and go to settings, you can check what vehicle system is set for what button on the steering wheel or keyboard. These can also be changed, but you should not change the settings on the master profile. You will need to instead create a new driver's profile, as this video will explain. We also supply printed maps of these controls for both automatic and manual vehicles. These posters can be displayed near the simulator so that users can get an idea of what each button does. These maps are also saved onto the simulator computer and a shortcut put onto the desktop. Ideally, these mastered do not change profiles should not be altered. When a new driver is using the simulator, you can create a new profile for them. This will keep all of their driving sessions stored in their name. It will also mean the controls can be customized for this user, and every time they load their profile, everything will be set as they like. So let's demonstrate creating a new profile. We can enter the name of the driver and then choose what country they will be driving in. This does not change the virtual terrain and buildings, but it does load the vehicle onto the side of the road that country's orientation is. Plus, it loads their road signage and traffic rules for that location. Then if this person is driving a manual, we can copy the control settings from the master manual do not change, so that we don't need to reprogram every button and feature again. Likewise, we can create a new profile for another student, and if they're driving an automatic, we can copy the settings from the automatic master. When you have created a new user profile, and if you want to change the simulator controls for that person, let's say they have a disability, then you can go into the settings and controls menu. Here you can double click on the name of the function you want to change, and when the prompt box becomes live, press on the control you want to do that function. So for example, double click on acceleration and then press the button or controller that you want to control the acceleration. Anything can be set for any function, but obviously a button can only be assigned for one driving system. This can be repeated for any alterations you want to make for this driver's profile. These changes will only be saved for this driver. If the profiles become corrupted, you can also reload the master if you don't want to reset the settings for each simulator control function. Exit to the Windows desktop, use Windows Explorer and go to Documents. Then open the Forward Development folder, then the City Car Driving Enterprise Edition folder. The file profile.db3 is the history of all drivers and their profile settings. We can email you the master file to copy here, which will reset the controls, or you can also frequently save this file as a backup. So in summary, create a new profile for each new driver. Every operation of the vehicle is programmed as per the master profiles for automatic and manual, which is set up as per the maps provided. Any operation of the vehicle can be changed to make a different button or controller operate that function, and if something is not working correctly, use the Settings Controls menu to reassign a button or controller to that operation.